Welcome one, welcome all. This is Mambo Tales again. We are here with Andy Warburton, our amazing resident DJ. Thank you for doing this, man.
Yeah, no, my pleasure, my pleasure.
Awesome. We today have a Mambo memory for you. Andy has been here since 98?
98, yeah. Yeah, 98, yeah.
Yeah, so he wants to tell us a story about the first time Frankie Knuckles was in the booth.
Yeah, so for me, the reason I want to talk about Frankie Knuckles playing here is because I think he had that perfect sound for Mambo, and he's made so many hits over the years, classic records. But I never forget, I was playing the Sunset, and he came in for the first time ever, and I just was, I'm not going to say starstruck, but I was very young at the time as well. But just watching him close up and personal play here, he just got it. From the first record, it was so soothing and just... Well, I mean, Javi's words were, he was like a pianist when he was on the decks, you know, stitching the records together. Yeah, I think he was the number one. That same summer, though, we had Carl Cox play as well. Yeah.
First time?
Yeah, first time he ever played here. And we lined up 4 decks, and we didn't have enough room for the decks here. So, turntables, I mean, not CDJs. So we turned it on its side, and we had to prop it up with beer mats because of the height difference. Anyway, he walks in, massive smile, just laughs. I went, oh, here we go. Yeah. It's like, that is it. And I'm like, yeah. And then he did. At one stage, he had all 4 decks going. So that was a really cool memory. And then Sasha playing for the first time was amazing as well. Just so busy, like 2,000-3,000 people back in the day there. Because we used to have the beach as well. It used to go down. So it was all just packed, yeah. And they would rush the flyers out and go to the top of the road and hand them out. Come on, Sasha's here, Carl Cox or whatever. Yeah. And there was one time Pete Tong played. I'd finished my daytime set. I was lying on the beach, and I heard this track, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't know many people on earth with that track, and it was by Deep Dish. And I'm thinking, that's got to be Tongi. And I'm not half asleep. I look around, and sure enough, he just rocked up. He just came down, said, well, I want to start playing. They did it unannounced, and it was like 5-6 o'clock, and then he did like 2-3 hours past sunset, and just, yeah, loved it. So there's those moments where people just turn up unannounced, right?
So what year was this, do you think?
99, really. 99 and 2000.
And all these sets you're talking about, we're talking about Sunset, or we're talking about afterwards?
No, Frankie Knuckles came down, he played through Sunset. I remember once Murillo played through Sunset as well. So it's not like nowadays where they come on afterwards. Some of them choose to do it, and they do it in a way that, you know, traditionally we play like a lot of mellow stuff and some soundtracks, but these guys would just play mellow house or whatever, and it seemed to fit in a different way. Quite unique, really, you know, because they don't probably get that opportunity to do these things a lot. Yeah. So they're like, oh, I want to do Sunset, and they're like, cool.
Do you have a track that still sticks in your head from the first time Frankie Knuckles played here?
Yeah, Tears, really. Frankie Knuckles' Tears, yeah. He played that, and it still sounds so good to this day. I mean, I played it earlier, sounded amazing, and I just remember it it's a favorite of mine anyway. But him just dropping that and the sun and everything, and everybody's like, wow, Frankie's in, and it's just so cool, you know? Yeah.
Well, Andy, thank you so much for this lovely Mambo moment. And this was Mambo Tales, man. We're trying to give you guys stories from the past, present, and hopefully going into the future, man. Thank you guys so much for being with us today. This was Andy Warburton, and we out.
Yeah, vamos. Let's go.